I'm Hallie. Welcome back to my channel. This is my book, my classics book challenge for Nick the Booksmith, and I did Pride and Prejudice. So I did a Booksmith tome, and it's a big one. This is a peacock for Pride and Prejudice, and there's the spine, and we'll dive in. So it's about 3 inches, shy of 3 inches. So here we go. Here's the inside. This is one of the original covers, and this is a traveler's notebook. So I'll show you. I'll take out the first insert. So what I did here was, this is removable, so it just has pockets, and then this is bound. So we'll go through this one. So I did little bowl clips with fluffy bits, as Wendy likes to say. This is the first page of the Pride and Prejudice, and then I just did some tea staining and coffee staining, and I did this thing with inkjet printer ink that Tracy talked about. And so I used blue and some lace, and that's what came out of it. So I'm going to be playing with that a lot more. So we will just whistle through. And music. This is a print of an old handkerchief. And this is some embroidery because they like to embroider. Let me use this. Ledger. So I guess this is what you would call a naked one, because I don't have a lot of ephemera, although I have a pack in the back that I will show you. So lots of, this is definitely, this journal will probably last for the rest of your life. There's some more embroidery, and that's that handkerchief, and coffee staining and inkjet staining. So I should just say blah blah blah, you get the idea, because there's 100 pages per insert, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 inserts, but then I also include in the back some line paper that I'll show you when we get to it. So there's that one. So front and back, and then this one. So what I did was I did pockets on either side of the insert, and this is backed with Tyvek. This is, again, another old handkerchief, and it's backed with Tyvek, so it's really sturdy. It's not going to fray or anything. So, so more of the same. You get the idea. Ledger. And let's see. Oh, wait a minute, I'm into the next one? No, I'm not. I'm not at the end. This here's another old handkerchief. You know, because they did all that embroidery. So actually, I don't think that's a handkerchief, but it is embroidery. So there's that. And then there's the back. Okay, so there's that one. And then, so you'll see a theme of, I use different covers for Pride and Prejudice. And so this is one of the covers, although it wasn't this color. But I coordinated. So again, here's the handkerchief, and then the bowl clip with the fluffy bits, and we're just moving on now, because it's just more of the same. And then moving, keep going, nice transfer, tea stain. I decided I didn't have enough tea stain paper, so I went and brewed some more PG tips and did some more, and now I have way more. I've got a boatload of tea stain paper. Okay, so here's the last insert before we get to the line paper. So this was another original cover, which is why I went with the peacock theme. And there's a handkerchief and music and paper, and skip to the end. some more. Lovely transfer. I think that was from, I put some lace down. Ledger. Okay, so there's that one. So then what I did was, I like lined paper, but I like it all together. So this is the cover, but this is loose, so you can pull it out. And then if you want, you can just, hang on, let me get to the, so you can pull it out and, you know, washi tape it in, or, you know, whenever you need lined papers. You could also use this as a quotes journal, that sort of thing. So that's how I left that. So you have options, because I like options. So here's the back pocket, again with the Tyvek, and I have a few goodies in here. So let me just pull them out. All right, let's move this out of the way. So I fashioned these wax seals, and I guess I'll do a tutorial or something. But anyway, then I fussy cut it out, and then this is the old way. They didn't have envelopes back in the day, in Jane Austen's time, so they used wax seals, and so this is how they folded their letters. So this is just a blank parchment paper letter that you can write, and then this one is, and I put a little glue dot there to sort of tack it down, because this one has Jane Austen quotes. So you can cut them out, make cards out of them, tip them in, you know, journal cards, whatever you want to do with that. And then I'm including a card of wax seals that you can fussy cut, but I'll show you what I did. So I printed them out, and then I put some red tissue paper on the back, and then laminated it and fussy cut out. And yeah, it looks pretty good. So that's for if you don't want to be lighting fire and melting wax or whatever. So okay, so here are some other things that I've included. This is an embroidery thing from an old book that it was from Jane Austen's time. Here's some extra handkerchief that you can use as a corner or a tuck spot or whatever. Here's some more. And so what you could do is you could actually color Xerox this, and then, you know, cut things out, or however, make your own journal cards or whatever. Here's another. So I think this is this. So this is what it looks like, you know, when it's done, and then this was the template for it. So there's that. Here's some lace that you could use as a belly band or whatever. Here's some more lace. And then I had to include potatoes, because that's what Mr. Collins says at awkward moments. And I wrote that on the back. So it's, look, I sewed. I excavated my sewing machine and I started sewing. So yay me. So that's the quote. That's really kind of paraphrased, but, and there's a meme going out there, but there we have. And then here's Elizabeth and Darcy. So, okay, that's it. Bye.